Hi, this is Kim, our Camper 42, continuing my playthrough of Yakuza 3 on PlayStation 4. And we are close to the end. I'm thinking we might get there today, depending on how many subquests lie between us and the final little bit. Let's find out together, I guess. So, we just gotta ditch Haruka. Oh, that was the wrong button. And then we'll see if there are any last few subquests before we finish the game. Yeah, it's time I put an end to this. Just come home safe, okay? Uncle Kaz? I will, I promise. Well, now you promised so, you definitely have to. Don't worry, just wait here. I'll be back before you know it. Okay, I think it's time for the last subquest roundup, because I reckon if I head to the hospital, that'll be the end of the game. I just can't remember where the exit of this place is. Let's get turned around in here. Let's go. Hey Shady, how's it going? Any last subquests? No obvious. Oh, there's one down there on the little bit at the bottom of the map. But first of all, oh flip. Hey you, excuse me. You talking to me? Sorry to bother you, but are you Kazuma Kiryu? Yeah, that's me. And you are? I knew it. I'm a student at the Kamaki Dojo. Kamaki Dojo. Oh, you mean Oman Kamaki? Haven't seen him in forever. He started his own dojo, huh? Sounds like he's doing pretty well. Yes, sir, he is. I actually have a letter for you from him. He told me to give it to you if I ever spotted you in the city. We got a letter from Kamaki. A letter from Kamaki? I wonder what he wants. What are you doing, my prized pupil? I heard you'd returned to Kamurocho. I knew I must pen a letter to you at once. I'm currently running a dojo at the Dragon Palace. I believe you're quite familiar with the location. I understand that while I was away on my short trip, you fought off some hooligans that were making trouble at the Dragon Palace. I wanted to extend to you my thanks for that. From the rumours I've heard, your life of peace and tranquility has not dulled your fighting edge. Knowing you, however, I suspect that the way of life might not last much longer. If you ever feel the need to train again, please stop by my dojo at the Dragon Palace. I'll be happy to get you back into shape. However, there's one matter that I may require your help. I'll tell you more when we meet in person. Sotaro Kamaki Dojo. I swear, that old man never changes. It has been a while since I last saw one another. Maybe I should go pay old man Kamaki a visit. Hey, is the old man back at the dojo now? Yes, Master Kamaki has returned. Please take the elevator in the dojo floor. I'll go on ahead and let him know you're here. I guess that's somewhere else to visit. I want to go and try and do the murder mystery as well. Dojo at Dragon Palace, huh? I must stop by when I have a minute. I'm very well, Shady. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you are too. So I'm going to try for the murder mystery again while we don't have Haruka with me. Because I've been trying to do that quest in, like, forever. And I haven't had a chance when I've been alone in Kamurocho for ages. So, we reckoned it was going to be either Bantam, Shellock, or Earth Angel. Bantam's the closest, because we know he's in one of the bars. So we'll try Bantam first, and if he's not in there, we'll head on over to the Champion District. We're looking for the police officer to interview about this murder. Oh, yep, we do have a new guy in here. Detective Maida of the Kamurocho Police. What a surprise! If it isn't the fourth chairman of the Toho clan. You know who I am? Hey, you're famous in this town. So what does the fourth chairman want with me, anyway? I want to ask you about the Cafe Alps murders from 6 years ago. Oh, that shitstorm. Yeah, that was my case. Why do you want to reopen that can of worms now? I'm trying to find out whether Yuichi Akechi was really committed that murder or not. What? Are you saying you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell. No? Why not? We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. We had plenty of evidence saying Akechi was the murderer. What kind of evidence? We had Alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive. That did it. You've got all that evidence. Could you tell me a bit more about it? Sure, I guess. Well, don't just stand there, have a seat. Let's see. What to ask? Tell me about the alibis. As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who might have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Takechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. I guess we've got two choices. Either we find Yuichi an alibi, or find a flaw in one of the others. Let's see, what to ask. Tell me about the witness statements. Somebody witnessed Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime. I heard about that. The waiter. Masato Kinoshita? He gave a statement saying he saw Akechi. If it was me, I'd probably think Yuichi did it too. I wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Let's see, what to ask. Tell me about the motive. Yuichi Akechi had plenty of motive to kill the victim Oda. You mean because Oda was sleeping with Yuichi's girlfriend, Sawako Osami? Bingo! And we didn't find anyone else who might have had a reason to kill Oda. So they didn't find anyone else, huh? But what if someone else did have a reason to kill Oda? Tell me about the fingerprints. The deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprints. We took and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but the only ones that matched were Akechi's. We concluded that the other prints from the cafe customers, so they were unrelated. That sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? So there you go, solid evidence. If you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it. Not enough to go on right now. I guess I better take a closer look at everything that was going on at the time. Do you know what the Cafe Alps staff from back then are doing nowadays? Oh, sure. I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get anything new from them. You wrote the whereabouts of the people related to the case in the notebook. I guess my next step is to go visit the people involved. The florist also might know something. I should go and talk to him. Yeah, I'm going to try the florist first, because he's easy, because we know where he'll be. So, an email? Oh, thank you from someone. Email from Ayaka Subeki. Thanks for giving me advice. Afterwards I told Kentaro-san how I felt. His response? Well, we're dating now. He knew about my past already. Sounds like he overheard when I was talking about it to my manager at the shop. He told me he didn't know how to tell me about how serious he was about me. I'm so glad I got your advice, Kiryu-san. I'll treat you next time you stop by the shop. We should head to the shop then. Oh, that's Ayaka. That was the transgender woman who we gave romantic advice to a while back. That was a really nice subquest too, I liked that one. So let's go find the florist of Sai first, because we know exactly where he'll be. He's always in Majima's little office. So we need to stop by the massage parlour and see if we can talk to Ayaka. We need to stop by Kyushu number 1 ramen and see if we can finish the ramen quest. And we need to keep looking for these witnesses for now. Oh, and we need to go to the Kamaki dojo at some point. Let's see what Kamaki sensei wants. It sounded like it was shoehorning me into the ending. There's actually quite a lot left to do. But we'll see if we can get through it all today. Right, florist is normally at the end of this place. At least he doesn't tend to wander. In all the previous games he's always been sat in one location. And Majima's office is the last place I saw him in this game. I should ask the florist about the Alps murders.
You.
Hey, Kiryu, I hear you're looking into that Cafe Alps murder. How'd you hear about that? Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this town. I guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder? I have the police reports in my database. What do you want to know? Tell me about the murder weapon. The same type of ashtray was found all over the cafe, but there was one significant difference between those and the murder weapon. Oh yeah? What was that? The weaponized ashtray had a chipped edge. Do you know how that happened? The day of the murder, a customer knocked that ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Akechi noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time. He decided to bring it out to the dumpster and throw it away. That's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating. So there's no doubt Akechi touched the murder weapon that day. Nope. Normally the ashtray would have been washed and all the fingerprints would have disappeared. But Akechi noticed that particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it away. And by a twist of fate, everyone who touched it that day had their fingerprints all over it. So all the fingerprints on that murder weapon were made on the day of the murder, huh? We got the florist's testimony. So what's this other one? The fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray. These are all the prints taken from the ashtray. The prints outlined in red match Akechi's. That's apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest. What about the other fingerprints? Well, one thing's for sure, none of them match the prints of any of the other employees at Cafe Alps at the time. They're thought to be from customers who visited the cafe that day, probably 2 or 3 people. Then one of those sets of prints might be from the real murderer. It's certainly possible. So if the real murderer's prints could be on the ashtray, huh? You should be able to get more information from the people related to the case. If you haven't talked to all of them yet, you better do that. Thanks. You've been a big help. I owe you one. Okay. Where am I? Standing against the back door. I'm not sure how you... Excuse me. I'm not sure how useful that was, but let's check my little thing I've got that tells me about the murders. It's that notebook, I think. Okay, so we've done the detective. Suspect is the... Yeah, he's been done. She's the person that's dispatching the flyers out in the street. The victim we're obviously not going to speak to, so I guess it's these 4. Usami is employed at the bowling alley. Okay. Kinishita's still at Cafe Alps. The Sega at Theatre Square. And the Popo on Nakamichi Street. Okay, Popo's the Combini. We should be able to find all them fairly easily. They're annoyingly all at opposite ends of the map, but that's about to be expected. If I remember right, the sister, if we need to speak to her again, is right outside Cafe Alps. She's kind of what triggered this whole quest chain. Right, so let's do one quest at a time so I don't get confused. So which one's Nakamichi Street? So the Club Sega's around there. Nakamichi Street, so the Popo's somewhere on this. That's probably in the middle. No, that's Smallburger. Don Quixote's. Where's Popo? Oh, of course, 2 sites to a street. Cafe Alps. I don't see Popo Mart on that street. Oh, Paco. It's actually on Tenkaichi Alley. That's confusing. So that's one of the map bowls on the other side of the map. What's the last one? Club Sega, Cafe Alps. So that Popo is the closest place where we are now. Let's go get it then. Let's turn into the alleys now. I think it's that square just below us. That looks Popo. Let's go find the guy. That's him, I think, with the brown hair. A USA, former employee of Cafe Alps. Yeah? Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. Oh, that. So what do you want to know? You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you? Yeah. I think I was closing the register. It was after we closed for the night. So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene, the locker room? Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I? What? It's acting kind of funny. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime? No, I don't know anything. I only found out murder had taken place when Kinoshita-san showed up looking white as a sheet. I didn't see the murder at all. I see. Oh, but I did see Oda-san's body. Oh, I can still see it. Blech. So Asai went into the locker room after the murderer escaped, huh? Let's see, what to ask. Do you know anybody with a motive to kill Oda? Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough he was always messing around at the workplace, but going after another employee's woman? Get a grip. You make it sound like he slept with other women at the cafe before. Oh yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Another woman? Got a name for her? Yeah, I think her last name was Saito. I guess she was dating Oda-san at the time of the murder. I don't see anyone named Saito listed amongst the people related to the case. She'd already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda-san, though. So Oda was dating somebody at the time. Oh, I'd already read that one. Skip through it. Your fingerprints weren't found on the murder weapon. Isn't that strange, as you were one of the waiters? I just didn't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to other people. So it's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess. I see. That was everything. Unless he says something different about pressing for an alibi again. No, he just asks funny. He doesn't say anything. This job is pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me more whenever you want. I see. You sure there isn't anything else you want to tell me? What do you mean? It's not like I have anything to hide. Asai sounds like he knows more. I just don't have enough information right now to get it out of him. I should talk to him again when I know more. Okay, so we might have to come back here. I see this is going to be a frustrating quest. Anyway. So I'm going to go up to the Sega on 30th Street because the other two are closer together, I think. Oh no, they're not. No, there was one at Macball too. We'll start with Cafe Alps then, if I can just get past this thug. It's that guy. Cafe Alps. It's that one. You're Kinoshita-san, right? That's right. Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at this cafe 6 years ago. Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I can tell you anything new, but go ahead. Where were you and what were you doing when Oda was killed? I was here, in the customer area, cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security camera tapes. I wasn't in the locker room when the murder took place. They say you saw Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that. Yes, I saw him. That night, Akechi-kun disappeared right in the middle of cleanup. I waited a while, and when he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe. You sure it was Akechi? Well, I only saw his back, but I'm sure it was him. You didn't see his face, and how can you be so sure it was Akechi? The man I saw leave through the back door was wearing our cafe waiter uniform. Aside from Oda-san, there were only 3 other male employees working that night. Akechi-kun, a guy called Asai-kun, and me. You can see Asai-kun spending the night closing the register on the security tapes. The only person I could have seen would be Akechi-kun. I see. After that, I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time. So Kinoshita didn't see the criminal's face. Oh yeah, flip. Keep missing the wrong ones. We've done that. Skip. Did Oda have many enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work. I see. Were your prints on the murder weapon? No, they weren't. I keep thinking that if I'd touched the ashtray that day, I would have been blamed for the murder. Okay. It doesn't actually tell me much. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Thanks for your time. Are you a detective, Kiryu-san? Not exactly. Why do you ask? Oh, no reason. I was just wondering why anyone would be looking into that case now. I'm trying to help a friend find out if Yuichi Akechi really is innocent. Innocent? You think someone else could have been the murderer? It's possible. I see. I would feel terrible for Akechi-kun if he really had been innocent all this time. I can't imagine what it's like to be in prison for a crime I didn't commit. Especially for 6 years. That'd be horrible. That's why we're trying to find out the truth. If you think of anything else, let me know. Okay, I will. Okay, that guy who worked in the Popo Mart is kind of shady. But we've still got 2 more to interview. The one at Club Sega and the one at the bowling alley. So they're both kind of close together. The bowling alley's just off Theatre Square where the Club Sega is. I've been going very well. Some toughies out here. That guy's sword over there. I'm sure I saw one of them had a sword, but I'm sure it's gone now. Ah, it's that guy who's got a sword. There's the sword. Right, Theatre Square is just here. I think that's Club Sega dead ahead if I remember right. Yes, it is. So one of our witnesses should be here. Yuri Magawa, right? That's right. Who are you? I'm looking into the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. What? They say you weren't at the cafe on the day of the murder. Is that true? Yes, I spent the whole day at home. Alone? No. Some friends came over and we played video games. These friends corroborated your alibi? That's right. So it wasn't me. Do you know anything about the man seen fleeing the scene? No, I didn't see anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything. Can you think of anybody who'd want to kill Oda? I don't know anything. Don't ask me. Oh, this guy's useful. Your prints weren't found on the murder weapon, were they? Next, you're going to start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near the cafe on that day. Guess it stands to reason your prints wouldn't be on it. I don't know anything about the murder. Just leave me alone. Man, this guy's got a persecution complex. Let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small. I didn't do anything, honest. You have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they? No, nobody's saying anything about you. I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at that cafe. They used to harass me. Harassed you how? Someone even stole my wallet, CDs and a uniform out my locker on the day of the murder. You sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence? Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. So somebody stole Imagawa's things, huh? Okay, so he's where the uniform came from. Netball's this one, maybe? Oh, what's going on outside netball? Oh, it's that, Korean TV star again, isn't it? What's going on here? Oh! My goodness! Are you a fan of Yu-sama too? Yu-sama? Don't tell me you've never heard of Yu-sama, the Korean megastar? Yu-Jin? What planet are you from? Oh, right. Yu-Jin, got it. Yu-sama's doing a special live performance of the Winter Gift today here in Kamurocho. He'll be coming out soon. Oh, there are a ton of other women trying to hog his attention. At this rate, I'll never get his autograph. Oh, I know. How about you get his autograph for me? I'm sure it'll be fun. His autograph, eh? If you insist. I'll pay you for your trouble, of course. All you have to do is take this up and get it signed. I'll get in position for some nice shots of Yu-sama. I guess I'll go get his autograph. Okay, this is hard work. Oh, is that him over there? Okay, not that way. Oh. Cheat. Right. So we've got to get through the crowd of people without bumping into anyone. Oh, come on, I wasn't touching her. I did not hit her, I did not. Okay, we missed it. Let me try it again. Oh no, that was it. You get one shot, apparently. Oh, well, that was a wretched subquest. Anyway. So, Mac Bowl I was trying to get into. What's the place? Am I near it? No, it's pushing to me onto the other street. So Mac Bowl is a massive building, and I can never find its entrance on the first try. Oh. Just fuck off, really. Where are they? Sorry, got a bit of a cough and I keep missing the choke button. Okay, where is the entrance? That's Wild Jackson. Maybe it's further down. Not there, not there. That might be it. Yep. Okay, so one of my witnesses works in here. I thought it was a woman, maybe it's that. Yeah. Are you Sawako Usami? Yes, what do you want? I'm looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. There's nothing left to say. Yuichi Akechi may not have killed Oda. If we're going to find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. You were there when Akechi confronted Oja, weren't you? Yeah, I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there. What happened after that? Did you see Akechi kill Oda? I took off, so don't ask me. Took off? What do you mean? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're with someone else? Talk about awkward. And it would have been even more awkward if other people had started coming in to see what the fuss was about, so I ran out the back door. What did you do after you left the cafe? I went home, but Yuichi followed me. We spent the night arguing about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Oda-san. So you're saying you didn't see Akechi kill Oda? That's right. I told the police that too. So nobody actually saw Akechi kill Oda, huh? Tell me about the person seen fleeing the scene. I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yuichi did, so I don't know how he left. Right, okay. Any idea why somebody would kill Oda? Are you trying to be funny? No, I mean, besides your relationship with Oda. Did he do anything to make anyone else mad? I don't know. The police would have known if he had any loans out or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night. I see. Maybe Akechi really did kill Oda after seeing him with Osami. They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right? Right. They only found Yuichi's. We constantly replace customers' ashtrays with clean ones, but Yuichi must have been the only one to touch that one. I guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. Well, let's see what to ask. That's everything. We're through here. I'm supposed to be working. Right. Sorry. Thanks for the help. I think that was all of them. Let's just look at the item again. Oh, I don't have a thing equipped. I must have accidentally unequipped it. I'll go get that out of my storage later. Okay, we spoke to Asami, we spoke to him. We spoke to him, he was the theatre guy. Inside kind of shady and we need to speak to him again. Oda's dead, so we can't speak to him. The only other possible person's sister, I guess, but I think we already spoke to her. So let's try going back to the Popeye Mart guy and see if we can pressure him a bit. Wait. Let's go. Okay. So it was Popeye we're heading back to, which is on Nakamichi Street. So it wasn't on Nakamichi Street, it was kind of on Nakamichi Alley when we went down there. It's that one over there, I think. Okay, well you talk to me more now. You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you? Yeah. Right. He's acting kind of funny. No, we still don't have enough to press him. Okay, maybe it's the sister we've missed. Oh, we are saying more. We're talking about the guy at Club Sega. Your co-worker from Cafe Alps. Oh, Mr. Gloomy, yeah, I remember him now. Imagawa says he had things stolen from his locker. Do you know anything about that, SI? What? You think I had something to do with it? Yes. Look, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to find out what you know. Well, I might have tried to make a quick buck or two off him. All I took was his wallet and some CDs. I sold that off later. Anything else? Like what? You didn't steal his uniform. Yeah. Uniform? How would I make any money off that? All I stole was his wallet and CDs, that's all. So that's all else I took, huh? Maybe the police really did take the uniform. Do we need to check with the police officer then? I've talked to everybody related to the case, but it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to prove Akechi's innocence. I should meet up with Wakazo at Cafe Alps. Alright. Maybe not. Gonna go and speak with our journalist buddy. This Cafe Alps is easy to spot with that kind of Italian flag stripy pattern to it. Funny seeing you here, what's up? I'm taking one of my clients out of town. We're in the area, so I thought I'd drop in and see you. Taking your client out of town? Don't you mean you're going to one of those host clubs? My client just happens to like host clubs. Really? It's just coincidence. Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight? Oh, really? I didn't think so, but... Oh, look at the time. Okay, I've got to go. That Yuko. Who was that woman talking to Kinoshita? That's Kinoshita-san's wife, Yuko-san. Kinoshita's wife? How do you know? She actually used to work here, that's how I know her. She worked here? Is that so? That's right. She'd already quit by the time the murder happened, though. She wasn't on the security tapes in the dining area, so she definitely wasn't at the cafe that day. I see. Doesn't sound like Kinoshita's wife Yuko was involved in the case, but maybe I should look into her anyway. How do we look into her? Maybe we should talk to this guy about his wife. There's no new question there. So let's look and see if there's a way to find the wife. I didn't even add to my list. Maybe we should go back to the Club Sega guy. He's the only other one that seems a bit shady. The guy from Popo. Might as well. One of them mentioned that Oda was seeing another woman. Maybe it's Yuko. Come on, drop the sledgehammer. I kind of want it. Okay, I've got a bit turned around, but I was heading for the Club Sega guy. See if he's got anything new to add. No, it's not close to square, is it? Totally not where I thought I was. That's Club Sega. Has he vanished? He was in this corner before, right? Okay, the Sega guy's gone, so I guess it's not him. Oh, she said she was going to a host club, didn't she? Should we try somewhere like Club Stardust? We're going to interview Yuko as well. This street that Stardust is on. There it is. Okay, can I see her anywhere? Is that? That looks like Kinoshita's wife, Yuko. Oh, Kiryu-san, what brings you here? Yuya, what can you tell me about that woman over there? Who? You mean Yuko-san? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What do you want with her? She looks awfully rich for someone so young. She manages a venture-funded startup. Her company got popular making products targeted at young women. It's been growing pretty fast over the last 4 or 5 years. Is that so? Oh, Yuya! Who is that? I haven't seen him in here before. Is he a new host? Ah, Yuko-san, this is Kiryu-san. We owe a lot to this man here. And no, he's not a host. Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, give me a call. Sure. Bye now. Tonight was fantastic. We'll be looking forward to seeing you again. I've collected all the information I can right now. I should go back and see Detective Maida. That's easy to bantam then. Ah, punk. There's always a punk. Crying out loud. Get him. Oh, come on. Get him, Kiryu. Jesus, what was that? Okay, we gotcha. And got an eerie stuffed toy for it. Oh, nice. Okay, bantam. That one's bantam. So, Detective Maida. Nope, I still don't see anything off about any of this. Do you have a minute? Oh, it's you. So did you find proof of Akechi's innocence yet? What was that you were looking at? Oh, this. It's a list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. You're taking such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself. Can I see that? I guess, but you won't find anything wrong with any of it. I honestly can't figure out why you think Akechi is innocent. Wait a minute, what's this? What's what? I finally got it. Was it really this simple all along? No mistake about it. Somebody framed Akechi. What? Are you serious? Yeah. I'll explain everything, but first, I need you to round up everybody related to the case. But it'll turn out fine, you'll see. Okay, just don't blame me if it doesn't. I'll get everyone together at Cafe Alps. That ought to work, right? Yeah, that's fine. I've got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened 6 years ago. I like this. We're getting a bit Phoenix right. So, back to Alps, I guess. Oh, I love a good murder mystery. I wonder what the one more thing that Kiryu just managed to get was. Ooh, we should do a murder mystery together on this channel at some point. I do have Heavy Rain somewhere. That's a decent mystery. I unfortunately played it on release years ago, so I do remember who did it. But it's a great little game to play. You guys will probably enjoy it. the right street. I've got a bit lost. No, I'm not. I'm one street over. This is not the street with Alps on. This is on Tenkaichi Street. That's where I was asking a little map too. It sounds like at least we've almost finished this quest. Finally, because I've had it since about chapter 9? Right. Well, I did as you asked, Detective. I closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now what's this all about? Kiryu-san and his friend here would like to talk to you. I have you here for one reason alone. I'm sure you all remember the murder that took place here 6 years ago. The victim was Kazuo Oda-san, the manager of this cafe at the time. One of the employees, Yuichi Akechi-san, was arrested for the murder. But did Akechi-san really kill Oda-san? I'd like to ask each of you to think back on that day. Do any of you have any evidence, any truly conclusive evidence that Akechi-san was the one who killed Oda-san? I've been struggling with one question since the day of that murder. Could Akechi-san actually be innocent? But before I could find out for sure, an article I wrote implicating Akechi-san as the murderer got published. But thanks to Kiryu-san here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago. But if Akechi-san is innocent, that means someone else is guilty. Exactly. But what do you base all of this on, Kiryu-san? I need to show him proof of Akechi's innocence. What should I give? Okay, what do we have? Got the fingerprints on the ashtray, the list of evidence. Sammy was on the scene, failed to witness the murder. Kinoshita saw the criminal but didn't see his face. Oda was dating someone at the time. Asai stole wallet and CD but not a uniform. Something was stolen from the locker. All fingerprints on the ashtray were made on the day of the incident. There's no record of Yuko coming to Alps on the day. Yuko's business card. Let's go with the list of evidence. That's what Kiryu claimed blew the case wide open. No, that doesn't prove anything. I need to show why I believe him to be innocent. Okay. It's got to be the fact that something... Let's try that one. No, not that one. Well, it's obvious that it was somebody, probably Yuko, wearing the uniform, right? What's the evidence? Okay, we're trying all of it. Usami was the one who saw Akechi and Oda fight on the day of the murder, isn't that right? Yeah, but I left in the middle of it. In other words, she didn't actually see Akechi-san kill Oda-san. Exactly, only Usami saw Oda and Akechi fighting, so we can't conclude that Yuichi Akechi killed Oda, which means the charges against him could be false. Sorry, but that doesn't hold water. What do you mean? Akechi's prints were on the weapon used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akechi did it. Is that all you have to say? What do you mean? This was your case. You ought to know Akechi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone weren't enough to convict him. I won't follow you. Spell it out for us, will you? There's evidence I should show them now. Presumably more than one finger's on the ashtray? The ashtray you used as the murder weapon hadn't been washed because it was supposed to be thrown out. Akechi's prints weren't the only ones on it. That means you can't prove his guilt from the fingerprints alone. Detective, is that true? Yes. It's just as he says. So you admit it might not have been my brother. But that's still not enough to prove someone else did it. Somebody witnessed Akechi fleeing the scene. That's just another piece of solid evidence. Think about it. You'd think the person actively fleeing the scene of the crime is the culprit, wouldn't you? Why'd they run away if they didn't do anything? What do you have to say about that? Kiryu-san, do you have any information to refute this witness statement? Let's see. There was a hole in one of the statements. It must be the one who didn't see his face. That one. Kinoshita, you saw Akechi fleeing the scene, right? Yes, I did. Are you sure? I'm not lying. I'm sure I saw him. But you didn't see the face of the person fleeing the scene. You said that earlier, right? Yeah, I only saw his back. So then it's possible you saw somebody else. Is that all you got? The police wouldn't have arrested Akechi on any vague old evidence, you know. There was also something that proved that person Kinoshita-san was, in fact, Akechi. And what was that? The man Kinoshita saw leaving the scene of the crime was wearing a Cafe Alps waiter's uniform. Only waiters employed by Cafe Alps at the time were Kinoshita-san, Asai-san, Imagawa-san, and Akechi-san. The security tape showed Kinoshita-san and Asai-san out front at the time of the murder. We also confirmed that Imagawa-san was at home. Therefore, by process of elimination, the only waiter Kinoshita-san could have seen was Akechi. Kiryu-san, is that true? No, it's absolutely possible that the person Kinoshita-san was not Akechi. I have a statement to prove it. Well then, why don't you share the statement with us? A stolen uniform, I guess. There was actually another crime committed at this cafe on the day of the murder 6 years ago. Another crime? That's the first I've heard of it. Imagawa's uniform disappeared from his locker in the Cafe Alps locker room that day. Imagawa-kun's uniform? Yes, my uniform disappeared from my locker. Since you weren't present on the day of the murder, when did you notice it was missing? The day after Oda-san was murdered. I came to work and the police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. But once the police left, I looked in my locker and saw that my uniform was gone. Oh, come on, the police probably took it as evidence. I'm sure there was plenty of stuff missing from the crime scene. You're wrong, someone was definitely harassing me. Everyone teased me. Asai-kun, why don't you tell him you took my uniform? You took everything else. The uniform must have been you, too. You're so whiny. Bully, police, whoever took it, it's nothing to do with Akechi of this case. No, Imagawa's uniform is the key to this case. What do you mean? I'll show you right now. Okay. There's one list of evidence. The other piece. No. Could be the guy. Look at the list of evidence I borrowed from you. There's no waiter's uniform on it. Let's see. You're right. I don't see any waiter's uniform listed. In other words, the uniform disappeared before the police showed up. If the police didn't confiscate it, then who could have taken it? It was Asai-kun, right? No, not Asai. He did steal things from you, true, but he wasn't doing it to harass you. He was after some cash. Your wallet and CDs make sense, but your uniform wouldn't have been worth anything. Well then, who did it? Oh, you mean the murderer took it? Exactly. The criminal wanted to make it look like someone else committed the crime, so they stole the waiter's uniform and changed into it. Then, as soon as somebody came by, they hid their face and ran out the back exit. Is that true? So you're saying the person who stole Imagawa's uniform and fled the scene is the real criminal? Yeah. And who might that have been? The real criminal is... Yuko's got my bet. Yes. It's the only person it could have been.
Kiryu さん、それではその人物の名前を教えてください。6年前、小田さんを殺し、明智さんに罪をかぶせた事件の真犯人とは一体。
犯人はお前だ。木下優子、お前が小田を殺した真犯人だ。
Are you serious? I can't believe it. What? Yuko killed Oda-san? An interesting theory, but why would I kill Oda-san? I didn't have any reason to do anything like that. Yeah, Yuki Akechi's motive was Usami-san's relationship with Oda-san. Exactly how are Yuko-san and Oda-san connected? I need something to prove that Yuko and Oda knew each other somehow. What should I give? Oh, we knew he was dating someone. Oda was dating somebody at the time of the murder. Somebody who used to work as a waitress at Cafe Alps. What? Is that true? Yeah, and the last name was Saito. Saito? But that's Yuko's maiden name. I hear you worked at this cafe until just before the time of the murder. Yuko-san and Oda-san were dating? I didn't know that. Yuko-san, is that true? I don't have to answer that. Yuko. If Oda-san was dating Yuko-san, then Usami-san wasn't the only one cheating. Oda was cheating too. And that means Yuko-san had motive to kill Oda-san. So anyone with motive is a killer? You haven't done anything but hypothesize. Exactly. You've only talked about possibilities. Do you have any conclusive evidence that she murdered him? Conclusive evidence? Like fingerprints. If only I had something with Yuko's fingerprints on. I do have that business card. This is the evidence. Is that my business card? This business card has your fingerprints on it. We should be able to compare the prints on this card to the ones on the murder weapon. Give me that business card. Let's check it out right now. We finished analysing the prints on this card. These are Yuko Kinishita's prints. And these are the prints on the ashtray. There. We got a match. The prints on Yuko-san's business card are the same as the ones on the murder weapon. I don't believe it. How do you explain that? Even if my prints are on the ashtray, so what? How does that change anything? What do you mean? I ate at Alps on the day of the murder. I must have touched the ashtray while I was in there. She's right. There is no crime in touching an ashtray. She's just a customer. No, Yuko's lying. Should I call her out? It's that thing saying she wasn't on the CCTV, I think. No, you're lying. What the hell are you talking about? There's no record of you coming into the cafe on the day of the murder. Right, Detective Maida? He's right. We had Cafe Alps employees watch the security tapes and they gave statements that no other cafe employees, former or otherwise, visited the cafe that day. Right, Kinishita-san? That's right. I'd seen Yuko-san's face before, so I would have noticed if she was on those tapes. She definitely wasn't. Which means you didn't come into Cafe Alps on the day of the murder. So why were your fingerprints on the ashtray then? Fine. Maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder. It might have been the day before. It's not that big an issue. Nope, you had to have been here on the day of the murder. You weren't a customer. You were the real murderer. Oh. The only people who could have prints on the murder weapon were those who visited on the day of the murder. How did you come to that conclusion? And the coup de grace? There was something that said it. Find it. There was something about the ashtray's fingerprints somewhere. All fingerprints were made on the day of the incident. There we are. Thank you, florist. The ashtrays are cleaned every day, but your prints were still on the murder weapon. That means you had to have been here on the day of the murder. But the day of the murder, a customer dropped the ashtray, chipping it. Yuichi Akechi saw the chipped ashtray and instead of washing it, decided to throw it out. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there's only one time you could have left your prints on the ashtray. He did it after Akechi dropped the ashtray in the locker room, and when he witnessed Usami cheating with him with Oda. Sometime after Akechi left and before Kinishita came up to check on him, you entered the locker room and murdered Oda. Then you put on Imagawa's uniform and went out the back. Isn't that right? Yuko-san, is what Kiryu-san says true? It'll only get worse if you stay quiet. Shut up! I told you I didn't do it. I give up. Yuko, I'm putting an end to this. What? Do you know something, I could smell you. It was very faint, but I could smell your perfume all around the crime scene. No way? Why didn't you say this earlier? I've been in love with Yuko ever since we worked together. That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelled it. Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually, we started dating. One day I brought up the murder and her face went white. She felt quiet and avoided commenting on anything. That's when I was sure Yuko had been here on the day of the crime. Well, I'll be. But I still don't know exactly what that meant. Or, I should say, I didn't want to know what it meant. When I found out that Kiryu-san was looking into that old crime, I decided to keep it all a secret. But now Yuichi Akechi has suffered 6 years for a crime he didn't commit, all because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I had just spoken up, none of this would have happened. Gee, Kinoshita-san.
Sa, もう言い逃れはできないぜ。
優子さん、今一度尋ねます。あなたが小田さんを殺したんですか？
そうよ。私がやったのよ。
We give a statement that Yukichi Akechi is innocent. Yes. Akechi-san had nothing to do with the murder. Yuko, how could you have done such a thing? Was it really just because Oda-san was cheating? Of course that's what it was about. He said he was going to marry me.
The あの日は彼の小田さんの誕生日だった。だから私は彼を驚かそうと思ってプレゼントを持ってお店に向かったの。もうお店も閉まっている時刻だったから裏口から入ってロッカールームに向かったわ。でもそこで見たのは他の女と浮気してる彼の姿だった。私はとっさに身を引いて隠れた。落ち着いて目の前で何が起きてるのか理解しようと努めたわ。そのすぐ後に明智さんがやってきた。明智さんはロッカールームの中を覗いて小田さんと宇佐美さんの浮気現場を目撃すると手に持っていた灰皿を落とし小田さんに掴みかかっていったわ。言い争うような声が聞こえた後すぐに宇佐美さんがロッカールームから出てきて裏口から店の外へ出て行ったわ。すぐに明智さんも宇佐美さんの後を追って店の外へ出て行ってしまった。明智さんと宇佐美さんが出て行った後私はロッカールームの中へ入っていった。小田さんは私の姿を見てすごいびっくりしたみたいだったけど宇佐美と一緒になるつもりだから別れてくれってね。その言葉を聞いた途端完全に頭に血が上っちゃって気がついたら近くに落ちてた灰皿で小田さんを殴っていたわ。それからは桐生さんが言った通りよ。私はロッカーにあった制服に着替えてわざと裏口の前で誰かが来るのを待っていた。少しして誰かが客席の方からやってきたからそれで部外者の自分には絶対に疑いがかからないだろうって思ったわ。
Several years passed. I ran into Kinoshita-san and we eventually got married. I started selling things as a hobby and it soon turned into a business. Before I knew it, it grew into a large company. It's been 6 years since that day and my life's been going so well. I can't believe the truth came out now of all times. Yuko-san, did you ever think what it felt like for Akechi-san to have to bear these false charges? What it felt like to be knocked down to rock bottom and have his freedom stolen from him these past 6 years? And to think what would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. How many more years would he have suffered? The only person who took Akechi-san's freedom away can give it back. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of a court and pay for your crime. Can I escort you to the station? Yes. Yuko. I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back. Masaru. Thank you. Extra, extra! Oh, I can do the ragamuffin voice. Extra, extra, read all about it! Guilty criminal of 6-year murder turns himself in. The man originally accused of the crime now stands to be acquitted at the new trial. I was wrong about the media. I thought you just went from one person to the next looking for gossip. I didn't think you cared about the people in your articles. I feel you just forgot about them the second they left your pages. We've been worrying about my brother this whole time. He even proved he's innocent. There are decent people in the media. Thank you so much for helping him. Nozomi-san. I also have to apologise for the way I treated you. I want to give you a reward for helping me get a retrial for my brother. You don't owe me anything, as much as I hate to admit it. I didn't do anything on this one. Proving your brother's innocence was all the work of Kiryu-san here. I certainly don't deserve any reward from you. What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist is supposed to do. What do you mean? Sure, you wrote an article saying Akechi was a murderer, but now you've written an article clearing his name. Isn't that the way a real journalist is supposed to resolve things? Sure, but I won't let this be the end of it. I'll continue to follow the truth until the day I put down my pen. That's my duty as a reporter. And I'll be cheering you on. Oh yeah, there's some good rewards for that one. Guess it was a bit of a prolonged thing. And now I'm going to eat at Cafe Alps. Thank you kindly, employee. We're having some toast. I'm making toast. And a cake set as well. Just get my health back up a bit. So, we've got to hand in the ramen quest still. There's whatever the quest is at the bottom of the map, and we've got to pay a visit to Kamaki. Hopefully then we can do the run to end game. I'm really happy that we got the murder mystery finished though. I was getting worried I'd get to the end of the game and wouldn't see an opportunity to do that. So there is this one question mark down here. It's not that guy though. It's just a bit further. Is it that guy? Dato-san, what are you doing here? Oh, Kiryu, I'm just here on an, errand. Errand? What happened to watching Haruka? Oh, I told her I was going shopping. She's over at Serena right now, so I really should be heading back. Well, are you going inside or not? Or just staring at the window won't help? Oh, no, I was just window shopping, that's all. Sure about that? Looks to me like you came here to buy someone a gift. Well, yeah, but I don't really know what to get. Who's it for? You swear not to laugh? Yeah. It's for Mama. You know, the owner of Serena? Ah, do you have a thing for her? I was right after all. What do you mean you were right? How about you get right out of my business? I could, but I find your business with Mama is way more interesting. Hope it goes well. Thanks, I'm glad I finally got that out of my chest. Right, let's get this over with. I've got to ask you, Dato-san, how did you find out Mama's ring size? Another trick of the trade. I told Mama I was getting a ring for my daughter and just slipped the question in there. She never suspected a thing. Right. Saya-chan must be a young adult now, but Dato-san, I never knew you were such a sly devil. Well, you have to be if you want to live to be my age. I'm sure you gained a lot of wisdom from your previous marriage, too. By the way, was it you who helped Mama get settled into Serena? Yeah. After what happened to Raina, no one would rent the property. People thought it was some kind of curse hung over the place. And Mama didn't mind that. Not one bit. The price has gotten so cheap, she was practically begging me for the details. See. Gotta say, I've never seen a lady with that much spunk. She'd probably do well no matter where she set up shop. Is that what you like about her? Maybe so. Mama really accept your ring from Date-san? Guess I'll find out when we're back at Serena. Okay, so we're taking him back to Serena. That's not far, at least. Will Date-san get the girl? I hope so. There's been a lack of Date in this game. I've kind of missed him. He's a good little kind of sidekick for Kiryu. Oh, it's one more street over. Sorry, Date. I always get these two mixed up. Whatever street this is. Tenkaichi Street. Not Nakamichi Street. Serena with the wonky mat. Oh, is that right? So you've been abroad this whole time? Yeah, somewhere real far. I only came back to Kamurocho because, let's say I wanted to pay a special visit to someone. Well, hello boys. Nice of you to show up. If you're looking for Haruka-chan, she's in the back. Is he a new customer? I haven't seen him around before. Yes, he says he's been overseas. Apparently there's someone in Kamurocho he came back to visit. Is everything alright? Oh, I was wondering if I could speak with you a moment. Why so formal all of a sudden? I'll take the check, Mama. Sure, hon. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh. ママ。これ受け取ってほしいんだ。ママ？もう伊達さんって冗談ばっかり。これさやちゃんに渡す指輪でしょ？いや違うんだ。これはママに。本気なの？ああ、もちろん。ママ、俺はずっと。出てって。え？帰ってくれる？今日はもうお店を閉めるから。いや、その。伊達さん、ここまでお世話になっていて申し訳ないけど、二度とお店に来ないで。え
？Never want to see you here again? What did I do to deserve that? Don't worry, Date-san. It's probably nothing you did. We should probably call it a night. I'll see if I can talk to her for you. Thanks, Kiryu. I owe you one. Poor Date, I'm a bit devastated. Screw you, Mama. What's wrong with Date? Wasn't that a bit too harsh? Oh, Kiryu-san. Date-san was serious, you know. His heart was in that ring. Did I ever tell you I was married once? No. Well, it was a long time ago. So that means you're divorced? No, that's not what happened at all. Then, my husband, he died. He was a police officer, you know. Really? Date-san was too, right? A detective? Yeah. Well, I suppose I should fill you in. One day let's say I was in the wrong place at the wrong time and a robber took me hostage. Really? How did you make it out? It was my husband. He sacrificed his life for me. Look, I know Date-san has left the force to be a journalist, but there's something about him that makes me think of my husband. It's too much for me to handle. Maybe they might be similar in some way, but Date's his own man. Even so, I can't just erase that horrible memory. Every time I think about Date-san as a detective, images of what happened that day flash through my mind, and I can't block them out. That's why I can't see him. Please tell him I'm sorry. Poor Date. I am suspicious that guy in the flashback picture there looks an awful lot like the guy who was in the bar earlier, though. The robber. Oh, maybe I should get in touch with Date-san. He's probably somewhere in the area. I'll take a look around. Okay, Date, where are you? Is he wandering aimlessly? Is he in bar Stardust? Date's normally fairly recognisable in that kind of greenish coat, at least. As I said, I can't see him anywhere. Maybe, there's a little public park round the corner. I was trying to think of somewhere where he could have sat himself down. This one, I think. Yeah, there he is. Oh, Kiryu, how'd it go with Mama? Well, it's kind of a tough situation. Her last husband was a cop. She says he died in the line of duty trying to save her when she got held hostage. She also said that being with somebody who came out the force reminds her of that awful day. So she's still got him on her mind, huh? Wait, you knew she was married? Yeah. Her husband, Keisuke, was a cop under my jurisdiction. We crossed paths during a particularly dangerous case. We're going after a serial armed robber by the name of Tsukishima. Tsukishima, yep. Guy was a real Stuttenberg. After we tracked him down, Keisuke managed to corner Tsukishima. But then Mama walked by and the thug took her hostage, held his gun right to her temple. We got the okay to shoot Tsukishima, but Keisuke was too afraid he'd hit his wife, so he hesitated. And it cost him his life. Yeah. Tsukishima took that opportunity to shoot first, and that was it. Keisuke went down. It was over in the blink of an eye. Keisuke did everything he could to protect Mama without pulling the trigger. Maybe that's all he could do, given the circumstances. If Keisuke had shot, there'd be no guarantee he wouldn't hit his wife. And even if he could hit Tsukishima, he'd have to end it in one bullet, otherwise Mama would pay the price. That's a decision no one should have to make. I never could see Keisuke taking another man's life. He always saw the best in even the worst people. But his kindness ended up doing him in. What happened to Tsukishima? The moment he shot Keisuke, the squad moved in to take him down. Long story short, Tsukishima got sent to the pen and Mama, she survived, but she lost her other half. I've always felt responsible since the killer was under my jurisdiction, so I've been looking after Mama ever since. I think I understand. Closing the door on you was her way of closing the door on those painful memories of losing someone she loved. Maybe that can be fixed, Date-san. Does she know that you were in charge of the case? No, and I'd like to keep it that way. She thinks Keisuke just happened to be at the scene. I see. Anyway, only thing I could do for Mama was set her up at Serena and show my face there every day. That was something like 9 years ago. At first I looked after her out of a sense of duty to a fallen comrade, but sooner or later I fell for her. Sounds like the two of you have quite the history already. Wait a sec. What's wrong? That guy! I knew I'd seen him before. Kiryu, that's Tsukishima. What? The man who was talking to Mama at the counter. He's the one who shot Keisuke. You sure about this? 100%. He might look a little different than he used to, but I'd never forget those eyes. Why would he be at Serena, then? You don't think... Date-san. Is he really the same person who murdered Mama's husband? If so, I can't just leave him alone at Serena. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Date-san, don't do it! Mama's not here. Where is she? Uncle Uncle Kaz, a man just came in here and took Mama away. What? You sure? Yeah, and Date-san went after him. They're on the roof. Haruka, stay right here until I come back, okay? Okay, don't hurt yourself, Uncle Kaz. Casually walk up onto the roof. Tsukishima, get your filthy hands off Mama. Help! So you finally remembered, eh? Any idea how hard it was to try tied us down? Let her go. I really was surprised, you know. I go looking for the bar where you hang out, and who do I find? The same woman I took hostage all those years ago. So I figured I'd have some fun with the girl that got away while we settled our score. Date-san, I'll draw his attention. You finish the job. Stay right where you are. I've got a couple of friends I'd like you to meet. Boys, take care of these two. Make sure you leave Date alive. I want to savor his final moments in agony. What do you plan to do with Mama? Oh, that's right. What to do with the lady? Oh, why don't I be the gentleman? I'll take her somewhere special and guarantee it'll bring back memories. What? So long, Date. We'll be waiting. That is, if you make it out of this in one piece. Date-san, you go after Tsukishima. I'll clean up here. Good looking out, Kiryu. Alright then, I'm not playing around, so if you don't want to get hurt, this is your last chance to back down. Europeans. Don't grab any of them, Kiryu. They're not very grabbable. Come on. One left. Those punks went down easier than swatting flies. Now to go help Date-san. We've got no idea where Date-san's gone. Oh, there he is. That was easy. Date-san, what happened? Are you hurt? Damn it, the bastard slipped away from me and he's still got Mama with him. He mentioned going somewhere that would bring back memories. Could it be? Yeah, probably where he shot Kaisuke. Where did it happen? I'll go get Mama back. Don't be stupid, Kiryu. This is my problem, so I need to be the one to solve it. You shouldn't get involved. Date-san. Sorry, Kiryu, but I need to take care of this one alone. If I don't, I'll never have peace of mind. Not about Kaisuke and not about the woman I love. Date-san, don't get yourself killed. I'm worried about Date-san and Mama. Where could they be? Nope. Didn't see anyone. Could literally be anywhere. Kaichi Alley? No. I think if the guy got shot, it's not going to be in a huge open place, is it? It's got to be a back alley somewhere. Cheers very much for giving me the entire map to look over. Oh, feck off. Pay attention. Maybe Date will call if he's feeling helpful. I might just go and head to the ramen place and think I can finish off that quest. I'm waiting to see if I get a call. It might be one of those quests where I just walk around for a couple of minutes and then someone tells me what to do. Baseball bat go. Ah, there it is. I didn't need it at least. Okay, so Kyushu Lucky Star. Here we go.
Kiryu-san!
Kiryu-san, you gotta come quick! What happened? I saw Date-san follow a guy in Serenamama into some shady building. And then a big group of thugs went right after. I got a bad feeling about this. Which building? Where? The one in Nakamichi Alley. Damn. Date-san told me to stay out of this, but it's much too dangerous for him to do by himself. Why? What's going on? There's no time to explain. If you want to find out, you'll have to come along. Okay, Nakamichi Alley. We just came from there. Date's in trouble. I need to hurry to the building on Nakamichi Alley. Oh, it's marked out on my map at least. Okay, Nakamichi Alley. There we go. Nope, that's the Mahjong Parlour. Wrong one. I overshot it a bit. Where the hell is the entrance? Is the entrance on the other side? Ah, there we go. This looks like the spot. Hang in there, Date-san. You should have seen this coming. But you just had to play the hero, didn't you? Enough. You're here to settle the score with me, right? So leave her out of this. What? You got a thing for her, Date? I knew from the moment you walked into that bar. Damn you. So you resort to taking hostages and running around like a coward. People like you make me sick. Kiryu. Sorry, but I couldn't just leave you hanging. I still can't do anything by yourself, can you? Come on, Date, let's dance. The rest of you, take out that fool over there. You'll regret this. More ruffians. That was a kill, but satisfying. Come on.
何してる？離せ！動くな！
本気だぜ。皮肉だな。全く同じ状況だ。しかも今回は相手があの警官の上司と来てる。あん時は俺もミスったが、今回は間違わねえ。順番つけてきっちりぶっ殺す。まあ一番目は
月島。俺はあの警官とは違う。
何？
聞いてくれ、ママ。死んだ男のことを悪く言うのは嫌だが、圭介は間違ってる。本当に大事なものがあるのなら、全てのことから逃げずに戦って戦い抜いて守るべきだ。でないと戦った本人も残された者もみんなが後悔をする。
伊達さん、
俺はあんたを大切に思ってる。大切なものは自分の手で必ず守ってみせる。それが俺の誇りだ。そしてこれが俺の答えだ。
黙れ、伊達！
ママ。
伊達さん。
Mama, I'm sorry. Date-san. I know I'm not Kaisuke, and I know I'm not right for you either. I'll stop going to the bar. I can see that I'm only causing you more pain. Hey, and besides, I'm proud to have been on the force. It might be the only thing that Kaisuke and I have in common. Date-san, you don't have to try and be like Kaisuke to get closer to me, or go out your way to be different to him. Mama. All I need is some time to process everything, and I promise I'll really think about it. About you and me. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. Or at least she doesn't despise you. You stay out of this. And besides, what gives you the gumption to eavesdrop on a man's private conversation? I've got it, Dade-san. 9 years of love and revenge. Former detective saves life of local beauty. Now, is that not front-page material? I'd say it's garbage material. Turning my personal life into a half-assed attempt at an article. Give me a break. Besides, who invited you here anyway? And why are you flapping your gums like you even know half of it? Well, it was obvious something was up with you, so I simply followed along. We journalists are always on the lookout for latest and greatest. You should know that by now. Hey, Kiryu. You didn't spill the beans to this schmuck, did you? Who knows? Date-san, aren't you a journalist yourself? It's fine that you're proud to have been a detective, but show some spirit for your current job too. You'll be much happier. Great, now I'm being lectured by this character. You know what? I'm done. It's time to go drinking. You guys coming or what? That was a really great quest. And Date-san is an absolute catch. The woman will be crazy not to go for him. Body's the one that gives him more health, isn't it? That's what we'll take. As we're heading towards the end, let's go finish my ramen quest and see what Kamaki's got to say, and then hopefully we can make a bid for the end of the game. I was heading for Kyushu before. Where is it? Sorry, it's one alley over. So this is my guy that was trying to make the perfect cooked ramen. And we never saw the end of that quest, so I'm going to go and try and find him. Well, how was it? That bone marrow extract just about kicks you in the teeth, but the pigskin comes in to soften and sweeten the blow. It's a fighting fit tonkotsu for sure. Not to mention the broth's so darn good you could drink it to the very last drop and still want a whole nother cup. So what do you think? Worthy of the Kyushu #1 star name? Well, I'll be darned. That was actually pretty good. The first thing I noticed was the bone marrow. Goes down smooth like gravy on a water slide. I got to say, wrapping it in pigskin collagen was the right choice. And those thin noodles, absolute brilliance. Tastes like right at home with the broth. I noticed you put in a few other goodies that balance out the flavour. And as you said, I could drink it to the very last drop. Now this is the rich tonkotsu that put us on the map. It's amazing you could condense all these complex flavours into a cup of instant noodles. Nice work finishing that out. Well, it quickly became obvious that I couldn't use your recipe. There was always something missing, it seemed, so I had to think outside the broth. So I focused on methods unique to my industry in order to really pick apart the magic of how it's made. See, in order to bring out that rich tonkotsu flavour, I had to crush the pork bone, and I mean pulverise it. Otherwise the collagen wouldn't leak out into the soup. Well, whatever you did, you got the flavour down pat. This is the kind of noodle I'd be proud to put my logo on. Then, does that mean my creation passed the test? I'd say it passes with flying colours. You may use the Kyushu #1 star branding with my full support. Oh yeah! Now I can eat Kyushu #1 star ramen wherever and whenever I want. Now wait a minute, young man. You mean to tell me this was all just so you can eat my ramen at any time? Well, that was a big part of it. So, your tonkotsu finally made the grade. Good thing you kept at it. Well, if it wasn't for you, it never would have happened. I really ought to thank you. I mean, who else would have thought to use those sweet, succulent pigskins from Okinawa, and the way you crushed those thugs, it was pure artistry at work. Now I'd like to find some way to thank you, Mr. Oh, I never caught your name. It's Kazuma Kiryu. Kiryu-san, I really do appreciate you going out your way to help me. Here, take this ramen sample as a token of my gratitude. It's a test sample, but it's been approved by the master, so it's as good as anything you'll find in the restaurant. Yeah, baby. Well then, Kiryu-san, it's high time I mosey back to the company to boot up the assembly line for these babies. I'll send you the finished product when it's ready to go. He really pulled it off, huh? I'll tell you, that kid's got a lot of heart. Looks like you found yourself a worthy protege. Indeed. Wish my son had half the spark this kid does. Never thought my logo would end up on a cup of instant noodles, but you know I can hardly wait to see it. Now I'll have to work extra hard to keep my customers coming to the restaurant instead of just buying it at the store. At any rate, what are you having today? Yeah, that's another good one to finish. Let's also heal up a bit. So we've just got to go and see Tamaki, and then we can hit the end game. And I did say it last time, but full disclosure, some of the Yakuza games do ban streaming of the last chapter. So we will have to trigger this and find out it's one of those games. I found people online who claimed either way, so I am really not sure. But, you know, it's kind of a weird thing. Like a Dragon didn't block it, but Kiwami 1 and 2 have done so far, so I've got no way of really knowing. So I do think whatever way this game goes, because I'm playing the Yakuza trilogy to get this, 4 and 5 will probably follow suit, so they'll either be blocked or not, I expect. But we'll find out after we've spoken to Kamaki-san. Oh, generous. So they said Kamaki was at the Dragon Palace. I think that's up near the construction site. It's the gambling hall, but I can't remember 100% where it is. It's somewhere down Park Lane, though, I think. You might remember a couple of episodes ago we fought some thugs outside of here to kind of reclaim it.
Oh,
Oh, it's Mac. Did you ever get that perfect shot you were looking for? Can't say I did. I've been scouring every last corner of this town, but all I've come up with is a big fat fistful of nothing. Sorry to hear that. I guess you can't expect an opportunity to just fall in your lap, though. Let me know if I can help. Appreciate that to heaven and high above, Kiryu-san. Hey, by the way, you mentioned some place you wanted to take me to last time. Think you can elaborate? Oh, snap, Kiryu-san! That whole thing just up and slipped my mind. You bet I'll elaborate. It's the hippest, swankiest, rough and tumblest joint this side of the Sea of Japan, and yours truly happens to have a buddy bringing home the bacon over there. You're saying he works there, right? Dang Skippy! Oh, I must have forgot to tell you what it's called. Purgatory! Kind of scary sounding, huh? Did you just say purgatory? Look, I know the game kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies, but I don't doubt the good old Mac. I haven't breathed a sweeter sip of air than when I first set foot in that place. Anyway, I get the feeling my perfect shot's just around the corner. And by around the corner, of course I mean through some weird door in a bathroom stall. Well, Kiryu-san, I gotta run. I'll tell my purgatory pal you're coming. Stop by if you can muster up the courage. Wait, Mac. He's something. I guess I could swim by purgatory when I have the time. That's Majima's place. Oh, there is a quest over there now. Oh, for crying out loud, let me get to the Dragon Palace, dude. Is everything okay? No, I feel like someone's following me. 3 days ago I came to Tokyo trying to make it on my own. But I feel like some weirdo's been watching me the whole time. These dangerous times. A girl like you shouldn't be walking these streets alone. But I just transferred to a company here in Kamurocho and I don't know anybody. I bet you anything I'm being stalked. You think you got a stalker? Would you do me a favour and track down this creep who's been following me? I'll pay you for it, of course. Sure, why not? Thank you so much. My name's Emmy, by the way. What's yours, if you don't mind me asking? Kiryu. Okay, Kiryu-san, I'm counting on you. Any suspicious-looking guys around here? Bingo, I'll see if I can follow that guy without being spotted. Oh, gosh. Okay, at least he's wearing red so we can see him. Sorry, I have a mouthful of pick and mix, but... Alright. Forget about that one then. Your next target is... Who's that guy? I can't hear what they're saying. Now they're splitting up. What should I do? try following him. So he's got the kind of bag on.
What?
You're stalking some girl, aren't you? Excuse me? Don't be ridiculous. Right. Deny it all you want, Pops. Just leave this town nice and quiet-like, and everybody'll be happy. What? So what'll be, pervert? You gonna leave peacefully, or do I gotta get you rough? This is outrageous. I had enough of this city. Living here alone was a big mistake. What in the heck is going on? Is that guy really a stalker? Well, that's that. Better get my payment now. Looks like he's after a stalker too. Maybe I ought to follow him for a while. Oh god, he's a fast one though. So we're following that kind of bald guy. What the? Son of a bitch! Never thought there'd be another stalker. What the hell are you talking about? You're my target, you damn skinhead. Hey. You're... Kiryu-san. Emmy, are these the guys who've been following you around? Whoa. Hold on a second. This girl hired me to track down a stalker. What? It's true. I hired him to do the same thing you're doing, Kiryu-san. So that means... Hey, come on! Hold it right there! Daddy! What? Hey, that pervert in glasses is the stalker. I already told you that's not the case. I'm Emmy's father, you big buffoon. And this man's not a stalker either. I hired him to keep an eye on Emmy, to make sure no suspicious men were sniffing around. So, who's the stalker? I don't know. These past 3 days, Emmy's been approached by 17 people, including you people. Most of them have been street barkers and the like. Wait, you were tracking stuff like that? What father wouldn't? And 7 of the 12 shops you've been to were restaurants. Don't you think you've been eating too much lately? Especially yesterday when you ordered that enormous sundae. Have you been getting enough exercise?
Yeah.
And those clothes. Don't you think that outfit is a bit too revealing? This is exactly why we're so worried about you. I mean, the day before yesterday, a young man was hitting on you. What if I hadn't noticed? And are you even listening to me, Emmy? And I told you not to hang your underwear up to dry outside. I mean, the whole world can see your laundry hanging out there. Daddy, please, that's enough. Emmy, hold on. Why do you know that much about her? Because I follow her like a shadow. How else is she going to stay safe in the city? For 3 days straight? Of course, I'm her father after all. I can't leave her alone in a crazy city. Is there something wrong? I'm so sorry. It's not much, but please take it. I'm sorry about this whole mess. My dad caused a whole lot of trouble for you all. Don't put this on me, sweetie. It's because of how reckless you are. That's exactly why I told you that living alone out here was a bad idea. Well, just as long as everything's okay. Of course everything's okay. You don't think I'd let anything happen to my Emmy, do you? Daddy, why won't you stop doing this? I can't help it, sweetie. Do you know how much I worry about you? That's no excuse. Emmy. Some people just can't let go of their kids. That was a weird quest. Back to trying to find the Dragon Palace, I guess. Maybe it's this big purple building over here. I know it's somewhere along that street. We just got distracted by Emmy. And her ridiculous stalker situation. It could be this one. It's somewhere along this road, anyway. Yes. Where to? Dojo. There's Kamaki.
Nanja?
Well, if it isn't my favourite pupil! It has been far too long since our last meeting. I'm pleased you've come to see me. It's good to see you too. Doing well, I assume. Of course! I have more pupils than I know what to do with ever since I opened this dojo. I It's been quite a while since you left Kamurocho, Kiryu. Have you retained the skills I taught you, or have they grown rusty in the time that's passed? Well, I haven't been fighting for my life as much since I moved to Okinawa. I suppose I haven't had many chances to use your moves in combat. To be honest, I'm not even sure I remember them anymore. Still, I might need to use your techniques to protect the ones I love. Would you mind teaching them to me again?
Nanda?
Very well, let us revise your training once more. First, we must review what you've already learned. I can't teach you new techniques if you cannot remember the simplest basics. Let's see what you remember. Sounds good. Oh, I've got it. 3 of my former pupils work here in Kamurocho. Find them and challenge them to a fight. Wait, I thought you were going to teach me again, not some of your pupils. Everything will be done in the proper order. Defeating the fighters who are skilled in my techniques will help you remember the moves you have forgotten. These pupils of mine are some of the finest fighters I've ever taught. You won't have an easy time of it, believe me. I believe you. I'm more than a little rusty. Alright, where can I find these pupils of yours? I will tell you where you can find them. Listen carefully. The first works at a sushi restaurant. He quit his training to pursue his dreams of being a sushi chef. Okay, I know where that is. The second one also works at some kind of restaurant. I don't remember the name, but it has something to do with smiling. So it's Smile Burger. The third works as a barker on Shichifuku Street. I believe he works for some sort of club. Very well, come see me when you've located and defeated all of them. Ah, that's homework. Okay, I think there's more than one Smile Burger, so that one's the trickiest. There is a sushi place down right at the bottom of the map, and I can never remember which one Shichifuku Street is, but we'll find it. Oh, wrong button. Oh, come on. Oh, is it that? Oh, there's another blooming quest! We might not be finishing today, I guess. There's Shichifuku Street. Okay, it's the one down from me. So it's a barker outside of some club we're looking for. I think the clubs are mainly in the other direction. Fuck off, fella. Okay, there's a barker there. Let's try him. Hey you! Why don't you take a load up at our hostess club, where the girls are as cute as they come? Not right now. I've got business with you, actually. Are you one of Kamaki's students? What? By any chance are you Kazuma Kiryu? Yeah, that's me. So you're the famous Kiryu. Master Kamaki told me about you. He wants you to fight his former pupils so you can remember the moves he taught you in the past, right? Kiryu-san, if a man wants to be popular with women of Kamurocho, what's the one thing he needs? You asking for my advice or something? You see, Kiryu-san, I've seen a lot of people in my time here, and I've determined that strength isn't the only thing you need to be drowning in women. You have to be swimming in cash. That's what's really important. I realise I have a better chance with women if I worked hard and saved up money for a year, rather than wasting my time training with Kamaki. That's why I'm working here now. Hey, if I beat you, will you give me a little extra cash? Just kidding. Having money can definitely make life easier, but it can't buy you everything. Did you really quit training with Kamaki just to make a bit more money? I mean, I like training and getting stronger too, but I know it takes more than sheer strength to impress women. Besides, I'm pretty strong. It's time for me to work on something else. Strength isn't everything, huh? Well, why don't you show me just how strong you really are? Let's do this. Come on, get up. He put up less of a fight than I was expecting. No, I can't believe I lost. How can you be this strong? I underestimated you. You did pretty well, but you're clearly out of practice. You're right. I'm sorry for not taking this more seriously. I'm never going to get a girl like this. I need to get back on my training, huh? There's nothing wrong with wanting to be strong or having money, but you need more than that if you want a woman. You've got to be a real man. And you're never going to find a woman if you keep wearing that frown wherever you go. You're right. Thanks for the tips. I shouldn't be wasting my time working here. I've got to work on myself instead. Fighting him dredged up memories of one of the Kamaki techniques I used to know. Kamaki parry. R1 press circle when enemy attacks to activate. Okay. I could do a tiger drop. At least in the Kiwami games, tiger drop was a bit of a win button. Got turned around. I'm looking for Smile Burger, and I can't remember what street it's on. I think I'm on the wrong one. Ah, feck off. Okay. So, map. Where is Smile Burger? It's one street over. Oh, there is only one. I must be thinking because there's one in Ruku as well. Okay, let's get the guy in Smile Burger then. Welcome. What can I get for you today? Actually, I'm not a customer. Are you one of Old Man Kamaki's pupils? Huh? Wait, are you Kazuma Kiryu? The master told me about you. You need to fight me to remember what you learnt before, is that right? I may be working in fast food now, but there was a time when I thought I could be the very best. So you're the Dragon of Dojima. Even the master recognises your legendary skill. I'd love to get the chance to see if my Kamaki techniques can stand up to you. Let's take it outside. Boss, I'm taking my break now. Hey, hold on it! Dang it! It should work. I'm not going to hold back. Let's do it. It does feel late in the game to be getting the Kamaki techniques now. I mean, especially in Yakuza 2, I got them quite early. I can't believe it. The master was right about you. You won fair and square. I thought I'd studied the Kamaki style longer than almost anyone, but now I see I've still got a lot to learn. Looks like I've forgotten what it's like to be in a real fight. That was a good workout, though. Thanks for that. Fighting you has really gotten my blood pumping. It makes me want to come out of retirement. I'm sure you could go right back into training if you wanted to. Thanks for everything. Oh, I better get back inside. My boss is going to be pissed. But feel free to come back and visit as a customer next time. I will. Good luck. Fighting him dredged up the memories of one of the Kamaki techniques I used to know. Yeah, tiger drop! Tiger drop has some really precise timing to it, but it was the win button in Yakuza 1. It was one of the last techniques you learnt, and it was just worth it. Why, yes, I would like to practice using tiger drop. Thank you, mister. So it's a counter. You have to use it exactly as someone attacks. Come on. No, no one's going to, because they know what I'm planning. Come on, don't grapple me, attack me normally. No, that wasn't it. Just be a cute grappling. That was a completely different move, but it worked. Come on. Punch me! Punch me, you coward! How about you? You want to punch me? Nope. Come on. They just like a grapple. What is wrong with the AI in this game? Come on, if any of you want to attack. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought you were down. Come on. Right, it's just you and me now, dude, and I don't want you using that on me. Come on. Right, that was a tiger drop, I think. Yep, still great. Right, anyway, let's continue heading down to the sushi place. It's a little inconspicuous building on this road. It might be that little one there. Yeah. Welcome! I've got some great maguro in today. You should definitely try some. I didn't come to eat today. I heard that one of old man Kamaki's pupils was here. Oh, so you're Kazuma Kiryu. The master told me about you. I've been waiting for you to show up. Why don't we step outside? Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Here should be good enough. Right then, let's get started. Why did you quit Kamaki's dojo? I came to train at a Tokyo sushi restaurant to help my father get out of debt. But you know how things can be in a city like this. You have to do whatever you can to survive, and in the end my hands were most often used to hurt people, not make delicious sushi. I heard about Kamaki-styles fighting at the gambling hall. The moment I did, I forgot all about my training as a sushi chef. But when I met the owner of this place I'm working at now, I remembered how I used to feel about everything. About sushi. I want to make the best sushi in the world and help my father keep his restaurant afloat. That's why I quit Master Kamaki's dojo. I see. Still, I liked that dojo. I knew I could get stronger there. I've always wanted to be strong. Alright then, Kiryu-san, let's see how my Kamaki training fares against a real opponent. You ready? Oh, he's a stronger one. Let's get something to whack him with. And that was the tiger drop. You win! You're as strong as I thought you were. You're quite the impressive fighter yourself. Haha, hearing that from you makes the sting of defeat a little less painful. I guess my training didn't go to waste after all. You don't need your fists anymore. Your sushi should be enough to protect your father's restaurant. You'll be alright. Thanks. You got away with words, you know. I feel a little better now, thanks to you. Guess I better get back to work. If you'll excuse me. Fighting him dredged up memories of one of the Kamaki techniques I used to know. Kamaki knockback. Guard as the enemy attacks and immediately press triangle to parry. Right, back to the dojo. Can I take a taxi or will it make me go to endgame? Hello? Kazuma, it's me, Joji. What's up, Joji? I'm just about back in Tokyo. Where are you now? Getting in a cab. I'm going to the hospital to finally put an end to this madness. Good, but listen, Kazuma, there's something I need to tell you before you go. What's that? I just had headquarters issue an order to all active agents in the Tokyo metropolitan area. The CIA will have you back every step of the way. Guess that explains why an agent walked up to me not long ago. There's one team we haven't been able to get in touch with, though. Remember, the CIA's goal here is apprehending Richardson. I'm not sure why we can't reach that team, but if you run into them, it's likely they'll see you as a mere obstacle in their path. Worst comes to worst, and you may have to fight them. Just watch your back, Kazuma. Thanks, Joji, I will. Guess I'll need to watch out for more than just Mine's men. Sir, are you getting in or not? Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, it's only if we go to the hospital, so we can still use it to get to the north, at least. East Park Boulevard is probably the closest. Let's just go speak to... Oh. What the hell, man? I just got out of a taxi. Alright, let's keep going. It's just a gauntlet down here at the moment. Right, keeping going. Oh god, there's another thuggy looking guy coming up. Slip past him, I think. We're so nearly there. Dojo. Beat your goons. I knew you could do it. It seems your skills are not as rusty as I once thought. I suppose. They put up a pretty good fight, though. It definitely helped me remember the techniques you taught me in the past. Excellent. Once you learn a technique, it stays with you, even when you think you have completely forgotten it. Yeah, looks like I've got it all back now. Thanks for the help, old man. Now that I've got the old techniques back, I can start learning some new ones. Not so fast. The people you defeated are skilled fighters, but they are former pupils, not current ones. I believe you still have more to remember, yes? Yeah, you might be right. Those former pupils of yours were tough, but if I spar against someone tougher, I might remember even more. Would you like to try facing an active Kamaki master? You mean you? No, you'll be facing my top pupil. I can vouch for his strength. You may not be able to beat him. Really? Well, it's not like I'm completely out of practice. We'll see how tough this guy is. Alright, let's do this. Guess I'm the final boss for you, huh, Kiryu-san? I do train for hours every single day. I think you'll find me difficult to beat. Wish I'd healed. Are you ready? Now begin! In fact, Maybe I will heal before this begins. Let's use one of my tonkatsus instead. Don't want to waste a toughness. Come on. Okay, he's gonna be a jerk. Is there anything to grab in this area? Nope. Okay, where's my sword? Wanna try that again, kid? Kamaki, of course, does not mind me repeatedly stabbing his best pupil. You win! You did well. If I hadn't been paying attention, you might have laid me on the floor. Here I was thinking I was the best of Master Kamaki's students. I'll train hard, so next time we face each other I'll come out on top. I'll be happy to fight you again and give you another chance to test your skills. You can now use Kamaki Daruma Tumbler. Press X again while quick-stepping to enhance your quick-step further. Well done! I do believe your Kamaki techniques have once again been honed to perfection. Practicing all these old techniques makes me want to train with you again. Maybe you can teach me some new moves next time, old man. Oh-ho! Well, feel free to come back whenever you like. I very much enjoy watching you grow stronger, my dearest disciple. Well, I'm glad at least I can provide you with some entertainment. And if it keeps you from going senile, it's well worth the pain. Hey now, I'm still young, you know. Show your master some respect. Sorry to ruffle your feathers, old man. I'll see you later.
Kiryu.
Wonder how you learn a new move. 3 secret techniques. Can't teach them to you. Traditions, secrets. But we need books to learn them. Yeah, I can't be bothered. If we find a book, we can learn a secret technique. Right. Fair enough. Can't be asked with that. Let's go and see if we can finish the game. So, let us go repair my sword. Heal up, and then head to the final area, I guess. Who's messaging me? Oh, it's Mac. Oh, sounds like another photo opportunity from Mac as well. I thought we'd done all those. We're right next to the batting cages, so it might be worth just grabbing that as part of my tune-up. I do want to go and save the game and also figure out where the hell I put my armour, because I'm not wearing it. I must have accidentally bagged it. Oh, there's a save point. I can get it from there. Use the save item box. Because I was wearing a piece of chest armour that I seem to have lost somewhere. Gear. It was that thing I think I was wearing. I knew it had gone AWOL. Recovery. Right, batting cages, 2 lovers. Is that them? No. Or is it these 2?
ひらめいた。典型が来た。
Okay, revelations, a swing and a miss. Another revelation. Well, it's actually a guy getting hit in the crotch by a stray ball. And when any man can understand how painful it is, girls seem to find it hilarious. At least the poor guy helped me think of a technique that will really hit where it hurts. We learnt the essence of rolling. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's all of them. Revelations list complete. I just heard the good news from my friend Bob at Tsunomiya. Congratulations, Kazuma, you've completed the revelations. I must say the blog you created was very entertaining. Anyway, I have a gift from you. Bob is holding on to it, so if you go and find him, pick it up. He's somewhere around the town. Don't worry if you lose it, you can get it from him again. No idea where Bob is. We'll leave it as that. As I say, I want to... Whoa, I should have saved the game, shouldn't I, before we try this? I want to save it, and then see if you guys can actually watch me finish the game this time. We'll soon know once I've hit that point of no return. Saved. Hope it's saved anyway there. I think I did. Oh, for crying out loud! I wish you could skip fights sometimes. I just want to get to that taxi. See, was there really any point to that violence? Oh, did I actually equip my armour? No, I didn't. There we are, at least my armour's back on. Okay, where's the taxi? There's it at the end. Let's see if you guys can actually watch the end sequence of this one.
白鵬会の連中か。急いでるんだ。通させてもらうぜ。そうか。じゃあ死にてえやつだけかかってこい。
Maybe I can beat some info about Daigo out of these guys. Tell me where Daigo is. I don't know anything. Our captain just told us to come down here and beat your ass. I was just following orders. Your captain? And off he fucks. Hey, get back here. Okay, info just redeemed giving treats to my co-host before we get any further in this dungeon. Let's see if we can summon anybody. I've got a better rattly thing of dreamies today. Oh god, someone's appeared. Where the hell did you come from? Is he still up? Yep. Oh, come on, what are you made of? I have cats I need to feed. Right, let's pause it while I try that again for you, info. No, no cats coming. If I see anyone, I will give them some treats for you later. Alright, let's continue through this dungeon. Alright, what's the next one? So yeah, you guys didn't have the joys of the dungeons at the end of Yakuza 1 and 2, but this is pretty typical. This is what you missed. Just kind of slowly climbing a tower while beating up lots and lots of Yakuza in suits. Right, I want to save that charge if I can. Oi! No, Kiryu, stay out of the way. Oh, fuck's sake. That's what I wanted. Jesus, this guy's annoying. Let's heal a bit before we head on. Good job, I've got my bentos. actually equip that item in the end? No, I did not. Let's put my armor back on. And here's someone who's making a scene up here. There they are. Would like his bat. Oi! Come on, let me have the heat move. Thank you. That's satisfying. Do want to save a charge if I can. Use it to take out these tougher guys. Oi! Down. Let's keep going. Run, run, run. Keep the charge, Kiryu. Yep, got another round the corner guy. Come on, you baby. Don't want to waste my big attack on you. Right, big attack ready. There we go. I really do hate those kind of blockers. Okay, where's me captain? I think that's my captain. Hi, Laura. Welcome to the final dungeon. Come on. Yeah, you get to see it this time. God, he still got me from the side. Jesus Christ. These guys are what the fuck? Oh, and he can turn while attacking. Oh, come on. You can tell it's final dungeon. Alright, I'm gonna go and get that bin over there and see if we can beat him to death with it. Nope, can't even beat him to death with the bin. My God, man. Fuck it, can we just tiger drop into oblivion? keeps sidestepping, so I can't even tiger drop. God, I hate him. No wonder people call this game Yakuza. You just fought through a whole fucking army! Where's Daigo? Talk. Or do you need a little more convincing? I'll talk! He's up on the 25th floor of the other building. Room 2501. Chem and Mine should be up there with him. The 25th floor? I need to get moving. Right. Another gauntlet. Okay, before we get towards those guys with guns, let's try for the cats again. So I gave it a thorough rustling that time. Let's see if anyone shows up. I can't hear anyone. But I'm trying for you guys. Kitties aren't playing ball today. Don't really want to get in range of the other guns. Well, that was satisfying. Oi! What the hell was that? Some kind of grenade, I think. Let's just grab grenade fucker while we can. That did the trick. I don't really like the guns. I need to keep my charge for that big guy at the end too. Oh, does he have a little guy standing right in front of him now? Get rid of him first. I think I've missed someone somewhere as well, I just heard him. Yeah, there he is. There we are. You first. What the hell was that? Oh, just a really enthusiastic grunt. Seriously, machine guns? I don't have any guns. So I've dealt with one of them. Oh! saw that coming. There's the other guy. Right, let's go. Could have been worse. Good job people with guns in this game are still reluctant to use them. Right, what can I pick up? Oh, a toughness double Z, nice. Nice try, grenade guy. Well, that's vaguely satisfying. Oh, that's vile. Let's get him. Nice try, buddy. There's one with a shotgun behind me too. Get him out of the way. So glad I bought the dealing with people with guns special move. Okay, where are we going now? Not this way, apparently. Oh wait, yes, this way. That one. Oh, lift. Okay. Where's my shotgun gone? That's mean. And let that be a lesson to you. Right, let's see. This feels very easy. Okay, smashable things, a nice vase. Very nice vase. Where is everyone?
お前はどうしてお前が
Looks like you're a little late. You just missed him. If I'd known it would have come to this, I'd have killed you when first we met.
なんだと？大悟はどこだ？どこへやった？
If you're looking for Daigo, Mine's taken him up to the roof.
屋上だな。そうか。屋上に行くにはあんたを倒してからにしろと。
You're welcome to try. This is the end of the line for you, Kazuma Kiryu. Let's go.
Kiryu kind of speaks a bit of English, I think we've seen in subquest so far, Laura, but not fluently. Because he did have that whole subquest where he was kind of learning conversational English. Jesus, this guy's nippy. Jesus. Aggressive much. He isn't hitting hard, but just annoyingly fast. Right, table time. Oh, come on! Aw, will not let me pick up that stool. Right. Hell's Gauntlet time. Oh, and I fucked it up immediately. Nearly there, come on! That'll teach him. Now let's heal up before we go on. So we gotta get up onto the roof to find Mine. Mine and Daigo are on the roof, I've got to hurry. Right, to the roof then. Let's hope there's something else I can loot en route. It was never going to be easy, was it? Hi, CIA guys. The vase! Oh, come on! I want to smash things with my vase! Let me have my vase back. Oh, it's a robust vase. Extremely robust vase. That it was. It lived a good life. Oh, come on. I really just want to smash that Euro to see if there's another healing item in it. Yes, thank you. Was that all of them? Oh, for crying out loud! Wesker has guns now. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, and a shotgun, for fuck's sake, man! I don't want to waste my good weapons, because I'm going to invariably have to fight Mine shortly. What a fucker! How do you learn how to block in the last 4 minutes? And gain an extra health bar despite being beaten to a pulp. You, what a wanker! Yeah, stop doing that! Beat him to death, Kiryu. That did very little damage. Oh, I missed the dragon engine where heat moves actually did something. There's a load of items on the floor actually. Let's use something so I can pick one up. Didn't see what that was, but we picked something up. Come on, almost got you down to your last health bar, dude. It's actually aiming for the plant, not him. Just wanted to put the shotgun back down.
Go to hell.
Fuck! Come on, Kiryu, roly-poly. Yep. Come on. Feel the heat. We want a Hell's Gauntlet. Yes, we do. wasn't enough, but I took a good chunk of his health bar at least. I do like a good health gauntlet. Fucker, come on! Go down, you wanker! This again.
Come on.
Well, that was irritating. Right. Thank God. Let's upgrade something. Can't quite afford body. I might be able to get some soul. What we got? Heat. Yeah, we'll take that one. Yeah, we should probably heal. Okay, to the roof, to the roof. No more CIA, please.
Nani?
Does all just feel excessive? Come on, I just literally beat your boss. Do I have to fight you guys too? Especially when the CIA are meant to be on my bloody side. Oh God, more of them! Jesus Christ! How many of them are there in this elevator shaft? Come on, get up and fight. Got a shotgun. Anyone else?
Mine! やっぱり来てくれましたか。さすがです。嬉しいですよ、桐生さん。
何を言ってるんだ。お前、大悟をどうするつもりだ。お前、大悟を殺して登場界の跡目につくつもりなんだろ。
跡目か。 本当はそんなもんどうでもよかったんですがね。こんなことになっちまうとは。
こんなことだと？何を言ってるんだ？
桐生さん、俺はね、大悟さん、いや、六代目のこと、本当に心配していたんですよ。
何？
この人は俺の人生で唯一、俺を一人の男として信じてくれた人なんですよ。桐生さん、俺がこっちの世界に入ったのは神田の口利きだってこと知ってますよね？
あ
あれは俺が神田に金を積んで頼んだことだったんです。無所から出てきたばかりのバカな極道を探していたら、たまたま神田に行き当たった。それだけなんですよ。
どうしてあんな男にすり寄ってまで極道に？
俺はね、あんたと同じ孤児だったんですよ。
何？
俺も生まれた時からたった一人だった。物心ついた時から貧困の限りを味わう毎日。まるで戦後の孤児並みの生活しかできなかった。今の日本でもまだそういった現実はある。あんたならわかるでしょ。誰からも愛されず、誰からも必要とされず、ただ孤独と向き合いながら生きていく辛さを。だから俺は絶対に偉くなってやる。偉くなって金を手にしてやるということだけを考えて育った。俺は誰よりも働いた。そして誰よりも我慢した。なぜかわかりますか？金のためですよ。金という目標ができた瞬間から、俺は手段を選ばず、生きる時間の全てを金を作ることに捧げてきた。そして欲しいものは何でも買える。いい女も好きなだけ抱ける。周りのみんなも俺の命令を喜んで聞いてくれるようになった。だけど気づいたんです。全ては嘘だと。
嘘？
そうです。人間はみんな嘘つきで身勝手だ。いくらたくさんの人間が周りにいても、みんないつか自分の都合で勝手に離れていく。そんな様子を見続けながら俺は悩んだ。人間の絆なんてものはこの世にないものなのかと。そんな時、俺は絶対的な人間の絆があると言われる世界の存在を知った。
それが極道だったというわけか？
そうです。俺はそこに絶対的な絆というものが本当にあるのか知りたかった。だから神田に金を渡し、あの有名な登場界の門をくぐったんです。そこで知り合ったのがこの大悟さんでした。大悟さんは極道として経験のない俺を、いや中身のない人間だった俺を普通に迎え入れてくれた。年も俺と変わらない。だけど人の上に立つ男のカリスマがこの人にはあった。俺はかけねなしに初めて人を好きになることができたんです。
それならどうしてこんな真似を？
俺はね、桐生さん、今回の一件、もし大悟さんが生きていたら無条件に手を引いてたんですよ。
何？じゃあどうして？
だが大悟さんは死んだも同然。俺は虚しかった。目標になる人間を失った以上、次の生きがいが俺は欲しかった。そして心に決めた。嘘だろうが何だろうが、誰にも文句を言わせないほどの力を得てやろうと。
それでブラックマンデーに協力を？
そうです。
何を言ってるんだ？それに大悟はまだ。 生きているだろ
こんなチューブをつけて生かされているのは人間じゃない。
やめろミネ。
俺にとっての大悟さんはこんな姿をした人じゃない。こんな大悟さん、俺はこれ以上見たくないんですよ。
ミネ、お前何か思い違いしてんじゃねえのか。人間しがみついてでも這いつくばってでも生きることに価値があるんだ。わかるか。大悟はまだ必死に生きようとしている。そんな人間をお前は自らの手で殺すというのか。
まさにあんたの言いそうなセリフだ。
なんだと。
大悟さんもあんたのそういうところに惚れていたんだろう。俺はね、あんたみたいな義理人情だけで生きてきたみたいなやつが大嫌いなんだよ。なんであんたはそうなんだ。あんたも俺と同じ孤児だろうが。なのにどうしてそんなことが言えるんだ。今俺がやるべきことは2つ。俺の目標だった大悟さんを俺の手で最後の幕引きをして、大悟さんが大切にしていたあんたを殺す。そして俺は登場界のトップに立ち、新たな生きがいを。
そんなことをして何になるんだ。
何？
お前は何にも分かってない。お前の周りから人が去っていく理由、俺にはよく分かるぜ。
あんたが何を知ってるって言うんだ。
お前から去っていった人間が今でも恨めしいか。
ああ、あんな金をたかることしか頭のない血も涙もない連中、今ここにいたらぶっ殺してやりてえよ。だったら何なんだ。
お前も同じだぜ。お前もその連中も金に振り回され、人間そのものと向き合うことをしなかったんだ。お前は自分しか信じちゃいない。自分以外の人間を心から信じれない。だから人から愛されないんだ。
黙れ。
お前を迎え入れた時、大悟は人としてお前を信じたはずだ。だからお前も大悟のこと。
黙れ。何をする気だ。
お前みたいな人間には口で説明しても伝わらない。だったら俺が俺なりのやり方でお前に教えてやる。
やっぱりあんたって人はこんな時でさえ何にも変わらない。いいでしょ。気持ちだけで人間どこまでやれるのか教えられるもんなら俺に教えてくださいよ。でも言っときますが、いくらあんたでも俺を倒すのは簡単じゃないですよ。桐生さん、これがあなたの最後の戦いです。思いっきり来てください。
言われなくても遠慮はしねえ。とことんやってやるぜ。
行くぞ桐生。
うわ
And time for punching. Whoop. God, Mine's fast. Right. Tiger drop. Oh, I could have got a double jump in there. That's new. Wanker. Right. Really love Mine's tattoo though. I think it's a killing. Really cool. And you know, it suits him because killings are lucky and they bring good fortune. Let's try and heal a bit before we go on. Don't need to go mad, let's go with that one. Yeah. Okay, this is a satisfying fight at least, unlike some of the other ones. What the hell is he doing? Ah, Laura wants a lucky cat tattoo. Like Maneki Neko, he's called. The kind of beckoning cat. I admit, Rikia's tattoo appeals to me of the snake. I think I could rock that. Oop. I want to get away from this wall, really. Let's back away from the wall a bit, so he doesn't ricochet me. Yeah, that's Maneki Neko, raising the paw up and down. It's all based on a legend about a monk one day looking for shelter from a storm and kind of standing under a tree. And he looked towards the doorway and saw a cat that appeared to be kind of beckoning with its paw to him. And as he stepped away from the tree towards the cat, the tree was struck by lightning. So that's why the lucky cat beckons you in. It's kind of cool little story. Quite like that quick time event. Whoa. Back off a bit. Ah, I still love Tiger Drop. Right, that feels like a Hell's Gauntlet coming on. Yeah, baby. Fuck. Almost got Chimney. Unless you've got a second phase, which I'm not going to put against you.
Mada 終わって 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 Mada
trophy the end of ambition.
畑瀬です。会長、どうかされたんですか？
大丈夫だ。
会長、私どうしたらよいか。
お前だけだ。俺のこと。
私だけでは判断できず、もうどうしたらよいか。例のドバイの案件の株、時価の10倍での申し込みがありました。今回の話を聞いた欧米のファンドが会長とぜひミーティングをと依頼が殺到して、スケジュールが。
金か。結局金しか残らなかった。俺はのし上がったんだ。誰の力も借りず、誰も信じず、金だけを信じて。
会長、決まれば数千億規模の案件です。会長、早くご決断ください。
でも人間、結局誰かを信じたい。信じてもらいたい。それだけなのかもな。なあ、桐生。
会長、返事を先送りにしていると先方が態度を変える可能性もあります。会長、お返事ください。会長。
なぜかな。なんか吹っ切れたみたいに穏やかな気分だ。全てが終わる時ってのはこんな気分なのかな。
いや、人間生きてりゃ終わりなんてない。いつだってやり直せるんだ。
やはり来たか。
くそ、どうして CIA が。
奴らは CIA なんかじゃない。表向きはそうだが、あいつらはブラックマンデーの構成員。
じゃあ、あの男が。
そう、アンドレ・リチャードソンだ。
あいつが。
そうだ。俺は奴らに聞いて、あんたがここに来ることも知っていた。 CIA や風間の動きも奴らには全て筒抜けだった。
I'm afraid your role in all of this has come to an end.
くそ、奴ら何する気なんだ。
俺らを殺して新たに基地拡大法案を実現できる人間を探すはずだ。こうなった以上、奴らにとって俺は用済みだからな。
Oh, there are plenty of people who could replace you. And unfortunately, you both know far too much for me to let either live. Die. What? What the fuck?
まだ死ぬわけにはいかないんだ。俺は。
Damn it!
大悟、大悟、
桐生さん。
お前大丈夫なのか？
ええ、桐生さんこそ。でも一体何が。峰、お前どうしたんだ？大丈夫か？危なかったな。だがもう大丈夫だ。会長。くそ、しぶといやつだ。
I won't let it end like this. I'll kill you all. God damn you! Die!
会長、すみませんでした。
峰、何を言ってるんだ？何をしてる？こっちに来い！
今の俺にそこへ行く資格はありません。
峰！
桐生さん、俺も極道の端くれ。俺なりの筋通させてもらいます。
峰！
Stop it! Are you nuts?
桐生さん、もう少し早くあんたに会って教えてもらいたかった。
峰！
生まれ変わったら俺もそっちに入れるかな。
やめろ。やめるんだ。峰！峰！
Let me go!
桐生さん、まさか登場会を裏切ったの峰だったんですか？
いや、違う。あいつは、峰は裏切り者なんかじゃない。
そうですか。それじゃあ今夜立つんですね。
ああ、
また寂しくなりますね。
そんなことはねえよ。また近いうちに遊びに来るさ。
お待ちしています。あ、 はるかちゃん来たみたいですね。
それじゃあ行くな。
ええ。
おう、桐生。
お前は浜崎？
全て失っちまったよ。お前のせいでな。俺はもう終わりだ。だが捕まるくらいなら首でもくくるわ。
何言ってるんだ。死ぬくらいなら生きて罪を償えよ。
なんだと？
死ぬ覚悟があれば何でもできるはずだ。お前に信じるものがあってやり直すつもりがあるなら力を貸すぜ。
そんなこと信じろってのか？
ああ。
そうか。なら試させてもらおうか。死ぬ気にならって何でもできるってか？信じる？やり直す？ああ？ふざけんな！お前に教えてやるよ。人間死んじまったら信じるところじゃねえんだよ。おめえはあんめんだよ。おら言ってみろ。死んじまう時は信じるとかどうとかどうでもいいってよ。
俺は信じる。
おい、てめえ何してんだ！こいつ！この野郎！おとなしくしろ！桐生さん！
おじさん！おじさん！おじさん！しっかりして！おじさん！そんな嫌だよ！ねえおじさん！
俺は峰に教わったんだ。信じる心ってのは人間死ぬ間際でも持てるんだってことを。
So Kiryu's dead again then. That so rarely happens in almost every single Yakuza. Let's see if there's anything after the credits, should we? Oh, looks like they're unskippable. Info saying totally dead. Yeah, it's not like we know he's in Yakuza 4, 5, 6, Like a Dragon, Infinite World. But yeah. It doesn't look like I can actually skip the credits, and there's usually something after them in Yakuza. So I'm sorry guys, we're going to have to sit through them and see if there's anything after the credits. I guess I'll do... Yay, Majima-san. I'll do me a little sign-off now while these are rolling, I guess. Though, because this has only taken me an hour today, I will switch discs now and we'll have a look at my next game. So anyway, I'm Kim, or AdverseCamber42. This stream is live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT and Saturdays at 5 PM GMT, where from this point on we'll be playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on PlayStation 5, which, as I said, in a few minutes' time, I will switch to, and we can just have a look at the start of it now. I also sometimes play some other games on the side, just as and when we have a couple of free hours. At the moment I'm playing Psychonauts 2 on PlayStation 4. If you follow the Adverse Camber 42 Twitter or Blue Sky accounts, I'll always let you know when I'm going to hop on and play that, in case you want to join me and help guide me, because I get lost a hell of a lot. I have also got an Adverse Camber 42 YouTube channel, where old episodes are put up usually within a day of them airing here. In case you want to watch all the Yakuza games we've played so far, because we've now done Yakuza Kiwami, Kiwami 2, Yakuza 3, and Like a Dragon, or any of the other games I've played, because I've got varied tastes and there's a lot on there now, including Cyberpunk 2077, Silent Hill 2, both the original and remake, Alone in the Dark, the 2024 version, Another Crab's Treasure, Lies of P, House of Ashes, One Piece Odyssey, Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1. Do check them out if you're interested. I'm also one half of Things Are Getting Strange, an X-Files Rewatch Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes go up on a Thursday, 8 PM GMT. We're currently reviewing the X-Files spin-off series called The Lone Gunman. We're about halfway through that series now, so do check that out if you're interested. New episodes go up on a Thursday, 8 PM GMT. We also have a Patreon. If you can afford to do so, it'd be great if you could support us there. There are some exclusive podcasts just for the Patreon, including reviews of some of the X-Files adult novels from the 90s, and a full Let's Play of the 1998 X-Files FMV game for PlayStation 1. So we're getting into the incorporations, so we should be nearly there now, just so we can see if there's an end credit bit. As I said, both Kiwami and Kiwami 2 did have a little clip after the credits, so we'll see if we've got that again here too. Oh, stats. Yeah, we don't change difficulties in this game. 100 weapons broken. Sounds about Haruka's trust level is F. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. Yay, yen for if I ever play it again. Unlikely, as this has actually been my least favourite Yakuza so far, but there you go. We got a new mode. And we got a trophy that just says thank you. Okay, you will create data. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, it's just saving my game. As always, Yakuza takes 1 billion years to save. And there we go. So that was Yakuza 3. Thanks for bearing with me. As I said, just give me 10 seconds. I'm just going to change the disc and we will pop back on to have a look at the start of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. See you in 5, guys.